and I just prayed that everyone would understand that. Hello guys, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case you're new here, I'm your girl Kokobite. Thank you so much for clicking this video, and kindly remember to subscribe to this channel. You are on the road to 50,000 subscribers. And for the returning subscribers, thank you so much for always coming back to support your girl. And guys, always remember not to skip the ads, to like the video, and to leave a comment on the comment section. Yeah, and guys, today is on a Sunday. Yeah, I was just chilling in bed, and I remember that this month is mental awareness month. Yeah, so it being mental awareness month, I decided why not come here and tell you a story of something that happened to me a while back. Something that happened to me a while back, cause it's actually an incident that I don't think I've ever talked to anyone about it, or if so, I think I've told maybe one person about my experience that I went through one time back then when I tried to kill myself. Yeah, I know most of you might be wondering already what might have happened, how did I do it. Yeah, and guys, I'm even shaking. My heart is racing already, because it's something that I have blocked for a very long time. I've blocked, like, there's that way when you block it to prevent it from thinking about that story. But I think telling you this story today might be able to help a few people out there who might have undergone through the same situation. Yeah, and guys, before we continue with this video, kindly like this video, and after watching it, please share it to your friends. Yeah, it might help save someone outside there. So guys, my story is from the year 2020. We are in 2022. Yeah, it's something that happened in somewhere around 2021, and during that period, so sorry, a minute. So during that time, I remember I really had a lot going through my mind. I really had a lot with my relationship. Yeah, at that moment I was so committed, and I had just I was just going through a very, very tough time. And okay, so flashbacking to that period, so I'm not going to be mentioning names or anything, but it's just a story. Yeah, so I remember that period I had just gotten a job. Yeah, a job at Safaricom. I used to do promotion, actually, guys, for Safaricom. Those one for promoting their brands. Hiyo job nilikuwa nimetafuta sana, but then eventually when I got the job, I started having issues again with my partner. And I remember during that period, I was so stressed out. I could go to work very messed up. And I used to go to work from around 9 9 to around 6 or 5 in the evening. So during that period, I really had problems in my relationship, and it had gotten to a point where I felt like nothing could work out for me. Yeah, every day. Okay, like at that period we often had a lot of arguments, and we never if we are like we never managed to solve any of our problems. So on this Sunday morning, I woke up in the morning and did my cleaning, my laundry. I washed my vyombos, and then I nikapanguza nyumba and all that. And on this day, actually, my partner was not around. It's like he went out the previous night, and then he never came back. Yeah, till the following day. So on that Sunday, I actually, after cleaning everything, doing my dishes and everything, I went back to the I went back to the house, because I used to do okay, like after finishing my laundry, I went back to the house, and I was feeling so bad at this moment. And I remember on that day, I I took the Bible. Yeah, okay, that thought of killing myself had run through my mind like the previous night. Yeah, while I was alone in bed, I had really thought about that, because I felt like there was no way out. I was so stressed up. I couldn't tell anyone about what I was going through. So on this Sunday during the day, it was almost noon. I think that was the time where I had gotten to an extreme point of thinking, and I had overthought and overthought and overthought, like during the whole night till that time. So when I got to the house, so there were knives there in the kitchen table. So I took the knife and I held it for a very, very long time. And I remember asking myself, like, what would happen? It went successful. Yeah. And I remember as well thinking about how my mom would react to it. Yeah. I kept on thinking about how my mom used to talk, and her voice used to ring on my head, and I just felt that only my mom would be broken. At that moment, I didn't care about any other person in my life, how they would take it, how they would react to it. By the way, guys, I haven't told you. Okay, I actually got to a point where I even took the Bible and just told God, I know that this is not what you would have wanted. These are not your plans, but I just told God, I don't see any other way out. Yeah. I knelt down, prayed to God, told God to forgive me because of whatever I was about to do. And yeah, I even asked God that if it happens, just take care of my parents at home. Yeah. And I just prayed that everyone would understand that oh, it's becoming a trigger. It is just triggered some memory. So guys, I told God that I just prayed that my family would have understood that I was sorry. You know, sometimes I look back and I wonder what if I had gone through it. So guys, sorry. So I remember I sat there after praying. I sat there for almost 30 minutes. So actually guys, I had planned to just like cut my wrists, like any nilikuwa nimeamua tu I'll just cut my wrists up and just lay there and wait for my death to just come. Yeah, because I had first thought of stabbing my stomach, but then I told myself, what if I survived, which means I wouldn't be able to have my kids. Yeah, because I've heard of such stories. So I had decided just cutting my wrists would be maybe less painful, and yeah, and in case I survived, I would still be in a good shape. Yeah. So so fast forward to like 30 minutes later, I took the knife and started cutting my wrists. Actually, I tried cutting one, then I niliamwacha nionje how it would feel like. So I felt like, okay, it's not that bad. Oh, sorry, my battery's running low. So I cut my wrists one time, but nika feel it wasn't that painful. And then I decided, let me first sharpen this knife so that it would hurt less. So I took another knife. I like sharpened this knife that I had, and then I went back again to cutting again my wrists. And I remember while I was in the process of trying to cut my wrist, I had the gate open. Yeah, the main gate opening. So it was a metal gate, so I had it opening, and I decided to go to the window to check who was coming. And yeah, on getting to the window, guess what I saw? My partner was coming back home. Yeah. And for a moment I stood there confused on why. I was asking myself, why did he have to come back at that moment? So I actually took that knife and hid it. Yeah, I took the knife and hid it and pretended that nothing was going on, that nothing had happened. Yeah. You know, guys, sometimes I look back and I just wonder, what if he never came back to the house? Or what if he came back? Maybe, what if he he took long to come back to the house. Yeah. Any mi ushangaa how, and it's almost like almost 2 years, not 2 years, it's almost 2 years now. Yeah, not even 2 years, it's a year and some months, and I can't believe that I'm still here. I'm still I'm still kicking, I'm still in good health. But then, guys, me sometimes I sit and really thank God for my life. Yeah. Because what if it happened? Yeah. What if I had managed to stab myself, or I had managed to cut my wrists, and no one came back early enough to find me there? And then I would be like some feet under. And I know that maybe I would be regretting. I guess I would really be regretting if I had really died on that day. I guess I would be regretting how I ended things, or how I ended my life on that day. Because actually nowadays sometimes I look at my parents, my friends, my my family, and I'm like, oh, nowadays I just tell God to never let me go through the same point again, and that's something I will never wish to go back to. I don't know if that is what people call depression, if that's what people call depression or what, but I think that was the time that I had really gotten to. That was the lowest point of my life, the lowest moment in my life that I ever experienced. I'm just grateful to God that nowadays I even just tell God, like, whenever I have a problem, or whenever I'm going through a tough moment, I usually just pray and tell God, I know tomorrow will be a good day, or tomorrow will be better than today. Yeah. I usually just know at the back of my mind nowadays, I know tomorrow will be better, no matter how today is, no matter what you are going through in life, no matter what problems you have or you are encountering. Just know that God is always there, and God works in wonders. Yeah, it may not happen now, it may not happen tomorrow, but just have faith that tomorrow will be better. Yeah. So, guys, that was my experience, and I hope that some people out here might learn that death is not the only solution, because death is not the only solution in life. Yeah, thank God for the life that He has given you, and a chance to see a new day. Yeah. So I think I'm just going to end at that, and just wish you all a happy Mental Awareness Month, and stay safe. Yeah. And have a good year. Till next time, guys. Follow me on Instagram at Coco Mitei.